Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Mission Country on the Road. My name is Mike Manuel, and I'm going to be here for the next 30 minutes singing original music in the style of traditional country music. We hope that you like that style and you'll hang around. And if you're not sure, maybe you'll hang around and see if you do. We'll be doing mostly our original music. And so let's get started. What do you say? This song goes way back to when we all first got saved. The Highway 105 that runs from Cleveland, Texas, all the way up to Montgomery, Texas. And there was a stretch of road there that was just full of beer joints. And my dad used to play in those joints. One of them 6 Mile Inn. And I'm assuming that was about 6 miles from Conroe, Texas, back going toward Cleveland on Highway 105. But I wrote a song about it, and it was on a CD that we put out back in '96. But boy, that seems like a long time ago. I sound like one of them old timers. But anyway, it's called Hearts That Cheat No More. Well, my country roots, they go way back to Highway 105, where Daddy played the 6 Mile Inn on a whole lot of Saturday nights. Now I was just a little baby in the back room of that old bar. My first taste of country was Daddy singing Your Cheating Heart. Now you'll never believe what happened in the fall of '71. We all got salvation. We picked up that old gospel gun. Now the devil made a fine target, and we kept him on the run. We found out that's where all those cheating songs came from. We stopped singing out cheating hearts. Now it's hearts that cheat no more. But don't be fooled, our music still as country as it was before. It's just coming from a rebuilt heart, fixed up by the Lord. So what good is an old cheating song to a heart that cheats no more? Yeah, it's just coming from a rebuilt heart, fixed up by the Lord. So what good is an old cheating song to a heart that cheats no more? So somebody tell me, what good is an old cheating song to a heart that cheats no more? Hearts That Cheat No More. There it is. And I was trying to think of a few songs to get started with. You know, I've never been much for playlists. I just kind of shoot from the heart. And so I kind of felt like singing that. Hope you enjoyed it. It's original tune. It's on our Hearts That Cheat No More CD. And while I'm mentioning different songs that we have recorded, remember that you can get any of those songs on the website mikemanuel.com, and go there and you can hook up. It's kind of a landing page. It'll hook you up to our newer updated, so just follow the prompts and it'll take you and get you fixed up, and we'll be happy to process that order for you. Well, I hope that all of you have had a good day. Here where we're at, it warmed up a little bit outside. It was kind of nice, and we enjoyed it. Got out a little bit and ran some errands, did a few things, and here we are back for our final night of this week, Thursday night, for the show. And don't go anywhere. Before the end of the show, we'll be giving out a CD. And we hope that, we wish everybody could be a winner. You know, and many people have been winners. We've been doing this, I guess we've been doing it for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years that we've actually been giving away the CDs each show night. And so that's an exciting time for us. We love to give and love to get that music out there. And especially if a lot of you know me and are familiar with me through the song, If There's a Phone in Heaven, that I do quite often. And it's just all over. People use it all the time on TikTok and other social media platforms as a backing track for some videos they do. And so if you didn't know that, well, now you do. But anyway, we'll be doing that song in just a little bit. And from that same CD, Hearts That Cheat No More, I want to do this one. I was slowly going down real fast. It looked like these old heartaches, they were gonna last. I was so full of my own selfish will. No, you would not like me without him. And without him, I'm just another face in a loser's crowd. Without Jesus, oh, I'm the one who's always getting mean and loud. And without a doubt, no question, I'd be drowning in my sin. No, you would not like me without him. From time to time I remember how it was when it was just me and not us. And I sure like it better now than then. You see, I never did like me without him. Oh, and without him, I'm just another face in a loser's crowd. Without Jesus, oh, I'm the one who's always getting mean and loud. And without a doubt, no question, I'd be drowning in my sin. No, you would not like me without him. Oh, and without a doubt, no question, I'd be drowning in my sin. No, you would not like me without him. Yeah, well, the song says it all. And, you know, I've got a song that I do that's called Don't Blame It On Me, It's Not My Fault. I'm one of the lucky ones that took what grace bought. And so that's kind of what that song's all about. I'm not here to claim I'm anything, but with God, the Creator, in my heart, I'm more than a conqueror and can take anything that comes my way. So hope you enjoyed that song. Once again, it's on the Hearts That Cheat No More CD. Also, for you that just want to get the digital download and download it to your device, your smartphone, your tablet, whatever, you can go to any of the major platforms where they are downloading music, our music. You can search it. You'll find our music there. All of it is on, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Google Play, iTunes, Apple Music, all that stuff. We're all over the place, and you can find those downloads if you just like to get a single song download. And so just slowing down a little bit tonight, make sure you get all the information you need to get the music. And so anyway, all right, I think I want to do a song that I haven't done this one in a while. It's on our new vintage CD. It goes back. It's a song that we recorded way back when our family band, the Manuel family band, traveled all over the country and parts of the world even. And this was one of those songs that tells a story. A lot of my songs are ballad, tell stories, and just to try to get people interested, to let them know that music can relate to you, and you might find an answer or maybe some comfort in some of these songs. Jesus Christ is the author, and He's the finisher of faith. What He started in your life, He will complete. So don't worry about tomorrow. Hey, just live for God today, and remember that He controls your fate, and your happy ending is on its way. 'Cause the pen is still in the author's hand. Hey, it's not over, and you have not reached the end. A good author never lets his hero die. Oh, and you know, the good guys always win, 'cause the pen remains in the author's hand. Like a hero in a storybook, you're gonna have some ups and downs, and who knows what might await you in that next town. So sit tall in the saddle through each chapter of your life, and you can face every battle with a grin. There's no bow faster than the author's pen. Yes, the pen is still in the author's hand. Hey, it's not over, and you have not reached the end. A good author never lets his hero die. Oh, and you know, the good guys always win, 'cause the pen remains author's hand. And I'm glad I know that we're the ones who win, 'cause the pen remains in the author's hand. Yeah, the pen remains. That actually I give my late brother Mark, who passed on, my little brother, passed away a couple years ago, and he actually preached a sermon. I heard him preach that sermon. That's what he titled it, The Pen Remains in the Author's Hand. And I just took that and I said, we'll be co-writers, and I wrote the song and gave him credit for it. And has a lot to say, you know, has a lot to say, and it's one of those songs from the early years, had a little more scripture reference to it. I don't do that so much anymore. I like to relate to people, and I don't know that everybody relates to that, so I try to keep it generic enough, and that's not really a good word because these songs are far from generic. All right. Well, I sang a few courses last night, some hymns, and I don't know how this falls. This is an old Happy Goodman song, and I don't know who wrote it, probably one of them Goodman guys or gals, and I want to do it for, well, no, this is not. I got the wrong one on my mind. That's not the one I'm going to do. This is just an old hymn. I've heard quartets sing it. I've heard a lot of people do it. Well, I once was lost in sin, but Jesus took me in, and then a little light from heaven filled my soul. He bathed my heart in love, and he wrote my name above, and just a little talk with Jesus makes me whole. Now let us have a little talk with Jesus. Tell him all about our troubles. He'll hear our faintest cry. He will answer by and by. When you feel a little prayer will turn him, then you know a little fire is burning. You will find a little talk with Jesus makes it right. I may have doubts and fears, my eyes be filled with tears, but Jesus is a friend who watches day and night. Lord, I go to him in prayer. He knows my every care, and just a little talk with Jesus makes it right. Now let us have a little talk with Jesus. Tell him all about our trouble. He will hear our faintest cry. He will answer by and by. When you feel a little prayer will turn it, hey, you know a little fire is burning. You will find a little talk with Jesus makes it right. Now let us have a little talk with Jesus. Tell him all about our troubles. He'll hear our faintest cry. He'll answer by and by. When you feel a little prayer will turn it, and you know a little fire is burning, you will find a little talk with Jesus makes it right. You will find a little talk with Jesus makes it right. Yeah, I remember that coming up in church and hearing those different songs. And I'll tell you a funny story right quick that, well, I think it's kind of funny. A lot of the session players, many of them, that I've used through my career in recording all of the different albums and recordings we've done, a lot of those session players used to be just in the band of some of the Southern gospel, country gospel groups. One of them well known was the Henson family. And I mean, a lot of those guys that played in the Henson family's band that traveled all over the country, they are session players even now. And I remember going to Pasadena, Texas to see the Hensons one night. I was so excited about it. I was very young, and I remember sitting there and looking at all those musicians. They were so talented back then, and they're even better now. You had folks like the steel guitar player Scotty Sanders, and he played. He was so young when he started playing with them. They had to kind of help him bring the steel out. He's a little skinny thing, and they'd set it up for him, and he'd tear it up. And then you have the guitar player that's played on every session that I've done for our recordings, Kelly Back. He played lead guitar for him. Gary Prim, who I've always used on the keyboards, and he was in the band, and some of them together and some of them at different times. Dirk Johnson, you may have heard of him, very great producer and piano player and session player. He played for him some, and just I remember I told you all that to say that when I was sitting out there in that auditorium looking up, I thought about, boy, I bet them guys are making $500 a week. I bet they are just hauling it in, traveling all over the country, the way they play. And in later years, when I started getting to know them and use them in the studio, I finally was telling, I think it was Gary Prim, I was telling him that, man, I tell him the same story. I said, I just knew you guys made $500 a week. And I don't remember, but I believe it was something like $50 or $60. Plus, they fed them while they was on the road. And it was a tenth of what I thought they made. But that's those things are good memories for me, thinking about all that, and kind of growing up listening to them play, and then getting to use them for the last, oh good Lord, our first recording was in 1990, I believe. So we're looking at 34, 35 years ago, and that's how long I've known these guys here in Nashville, and good friends, and of course their music speaks for itself, and they always treated me good, and I always felt like they treated the songs that I had written very well and made a mark in the music world. So that's pretty cool. I didn't mean to take up too much time, but I wanted to tell you about that. I think sometimes I get caught up in just singing, and somebody would like to hear a little bit of the backstories of some of the things we've done since we've been singing. One of them is that we recorded in the year 2000. We recorded this next song, and a lot of people can't believe that this song was recorded that long ago, but it was, which, 24, 25 years ago, we recorded this song. And then along about 2015, 2016, we were blessed to make some videos, and the videos really what brought this song alive and got the notoriety, if you want to call it that it has gained with the videos. It put a visual to the words. And so just wouldn't be a Mission Country on the road without this one right here. Well, good morning, Jesus. Yes, it's me again. But I did not call this time to get forgiveness for all those sins. I called to talk to Mama, and I know she's there with you. If there's a phone up in heaven, then Jesus put me through and give me one more chance to tell her that I love her. Oh, let me hear her sweet voice one more time, for I if there's a phone in heaven, put my mama on the line. All those things I should have told her while I still had that chance. Oh, but one day, Lord, you took her without warning in advance. And I'm begging now, please give me one last opportunity. Oh, and if you've got a phone there in heaven, let Mama talk to me and give me one more chance to tell her how much I love her. Oh, let me hear Mama's sweet voice one more time, for I want her to know how much I'm thinking of her. Oh, and if there's a phone up in heaven, put my mama on the line. If there's a phone up in heaven, put my mama on the line. Get a little choked up there. Excuse me. All right. I want to do this one right here. This is on our latest CD, Songs About Life. Incidentally, Phone is Heaven is on the Building a Better Country CD. I could write, if I get in the right key, I could even sing it. I could write a lot of cheating songs, crank them out all day long. Well, I'll tell you, that one's falling apart quick. Well, now you know, we mess up too. I got mixed up on where I was going to position the sound from there, so I'll do that one again. I could write a lot of cheating songs, crank them out all day long. They would never come from my heart, 'cause I don't cheat. Write about getting loud and drunk, brag on how much fun it was. Funny how I can't recall having any fun at all. Show me a heart that's hurting, someone's world gone to hell. I'll get new inspiration, I'll have something to tell. You see, I'm into solutions, not just what you done wrong. If you're ready for some answers, I've got a country new song. Still get chills from a steel guitar, even in some old smoky bar. When the words hit the hurt and bring a little hope, throw in a little peace and love. Pain's still there, but not as much. I'll feel healing coming on with a country new song. Show me a heart that's hurting, someone's world gone to hell, and I'll get new inspiration, and I'll have something to tell. You see, I'm into solutions. Welcome, Jennifer. Not just what you've done wrong. When you're ready for the answer, I've got a country new song. Angels can't sing it, they've never lived it. It's not their story to tell. But tears and trouble, watching my world crumble, that's something that I know well. Show me a heart that's hurting, someone's world gone to hell, and I'll get new inspiration, and I'll have something to tell. You see, I'm into solutions, not just what you've done wrong. When you're ready for the answer, I've got a country new song. When you're ready for the answer, I've got a country new song. All right, I got a country new song, and that'll wrap up the singing portion here, and we're going to give that CD away. Tonight's winner is none other than Miss Lisa Smith. Lisa Smith, congratulations to Lisa. Lisa, you know what to do. Private message us on Facebook Messenger with your email address and your physical address. Make sure we got all that right. When we get that information, we're going to send you a CD because you're the winner. All right, folks, God bless you. Thank you for tuning in this week. You've been such a wonderful audience, and all your comments. I'm reading some of them. I can't read them all because I get distracted and lose my way here and forget words. But anyway, God bless you, and thank you for being here. And have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We'll see you next week. God bless.